I'll be ready for
Wow. So,
What's up? Sofa Talk Gang. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. Um, we are ready for our convo for tonight. Hope everybody's having a good day. Has had a good day. Everyone should be getting ready to hit home by now. What's up, Sister Brittany? Sister Brittany in the building. Let me see. Who else we got in the building? I'm going to drop your name so we'll know that you are joining us tonight on the Sofa Talk Gang.
shout out to everybody on Twitch.
Shout out Twitch family. We got a whole little family now on Twitch. What are
YouTube.
you on
Shout out to
YouTube?
everybody on YouTube. Sister Benicia is on YouTube.
What's up, Sister Benicia? Sofa Talk Gang. Gang.
Gang.
Well, y'all, so we are making the best of this with all that we have all endured and suffered and still are suffering through. Y'all know what it is. Tonight we got our name that movie. We have our convo for tonight. We have our prize giveaway, and we got name that what is that?
Name the movie.
Oh, caption this. Couldn't think of it. Caption this. So we are going to get started with them. We're going to get started because most people will come back and watch it in the replay. So if you come back and watch it,
go ahead, like, share, and subscribe.
And then if you come back to watch the replay, press hashtag replay so we know that you are part of the Sofa Talk Gang. So what did you want to start here?
We are dealing with surviving the Texas winter storm. Surviving the Texas winter storm. You know that the winter storm had a name?
Yeah, I do.
You do now?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name?
I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So
it's URI.
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 Okay.
URI. And it is number 22 on the storms names list. So there's some other storms named already on there that we ain't even had yet. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So we're gonna deal with surviving the storm. Surviving the storm. We're gonna talk about how did you survive it? Uh, what did you go through? What happened? How did you survive it? It was rough.
Yeah, it's
It was
been
rough,
rough for
wasn't it?
us.
It was cold. Lights off.
You asked me.
We had lights off.
You
You ain't talking.
didn't give me
Well,
a
come on with it.
chance.
Spit it out.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead. It was rough, y'all. It's still rough because everybody's kind of struggling with the whole water situation. We actually got water now, but it's ice cold. We have no hot water. We just got water after 13 days with no water, with absolutely none. No way to flush our toilet. No way to. We couldn't cook. We couldn't wash dishes. We couldn't do nothing. Couldn't do laundry. Um, yes. What was that? Tuesday was the first time in 20 something years that I have went to a laundromat, and that was very different. That was very different. Man, I didn't even know where to put the soap. I didn't know where to put the money. I mean, them things take debit cards. I mean, it was just too much. That alone was enough for me. Like I was just
So it's
done.
safe to say that a lot of people was out of their element.
I was. I know I was. So we got water now, but I mean it's filthy. The plumbing is not working very well. Um, it's a mess. I mean, we got everybody. It's people around us that still have busted pipes that still don't have water. And I mean, we can't drink the water. We can't bathe in the water. I mean, we got so many stipulations after turning the water on. But I mean, now the only thing that I can say that I'm grateful for is that I'm able to flush my toilet without having
Well,
to
you'll
put
say
water in
without
there.
power for 30 hours.
That's a
30
long time.
hours. Wow.
That's a long time.
30 hours.
That's a long
Wow.
time, and that's crazy. And thank God for her. We wouldn't even have nowhere to take baths if it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
So I'm just grateful that in times like this, it has taught us how to lean on our family and then come together. Because I think that as a people, we're so caught up in our own day and going about our own day that we don't really stop and do that. I think that through the COVID virus and all of this, God is really trying to unify and put the families back together,
Right.
and it has
I
done
noticed
that.
a lot of people checked on a lot of one another or made
Hmm.
sure everybody had what they needed. We saw tow trucks and people pushing
Other
cars out of
cars,
ditches and
yeah.
at the grocery store. We went to the grocery store. It was dark.
It was black dark
It
in
was
Target,
totally dark
but
in
they let us
Target.
in.
We
They let
went
us in
in
the
with the
shop.
grocery shop with none of the
Produce,
produce
no
and no
fruits.
frozen foods
Yeah.
available. So it kind of reminded me of that movie Red Dawn when Russia attacked America. It's an older movie in the 80s, and all of the food was gone. We watched another movie. Remember where they were it was Samuel Jackson and somebody else. They was driving, and all of the people were scattered around, pulling guns on each other, trying to. And
Hmm.
luckily, we didn't have to see that. But
Yeah.
who's to say that this was the preliminaries to what's to come?
Right. Right. I mean, if things get worse, then the circumstances become worse.
Right, right. Because I was reading here. There was another thing that I read where it said that if we don't get the grids done the way that they should be done by 2035, we'll witness another power outage where it was be way worse off than what we witnessed during this time. Uh, I see that at least 70 people died, and 12 in Mexico, 58 in the United States. So it was, it wasn't a minor thing. It was a major thing that we dealing with and that we witnessed.
Right. Right. Mother Ewan said, this has taught me to be grateful for the small things. Absolutely.
Right.
We take for granted that we're going to have lights and water every day. So those are things that we don't even say, Lord, I do say that, Lord, I thank you for my lights and my water. And I say that not thinking that I'll ever be without it, but just thanking Him that it was made possible for me to go to work and have it. But to be put in a situation where you can go to work, pay your bills, and still not have it available to you, that was an eye opener.
Right.
So that is so true for the small things. Just the fact that we were able to go to Target, couldn't buy anything that we really needed, but just the fact that the store was still open to the public, even though it was black dark.
Right.
And then halfway going through the store, then the lights popped on one section of the store, but they still couldn't sell produce and dairy and stuff like that. We couldn't buy any of those things. We couldn't buy fresh vegetables, none of that stuff.
So we found out that there was 4 million without electricity.
Yeah.
Storm seal without. Um,
Mm-hmm.
14 million were under the boil water notice. Some still currently
Under
under
the
the boil
notice.
water notice. 20 million people without running water. Currently,
Mm-hmm.
there's still 20 million people without water
Yeah.
right now. And it wasn't just Texas that was affected. It was Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and
Mm-hmm.
Alabama. And so throughout those 5 states, there was, as of Tuesday, February 23rd at 11 a.m., it was 70,000 customers without power across 5 states.
Lord.
70,000 people still without power across 5 states. On Monday, February 15th, URI spawned 5 tornadoes. Wherever there's hot and cold, tornadoes
Yeah.
went south. It was a EF3 in North
Wow.
Carolina, Ocean Ridge Plantation area left 3 people dead and 10 people injured.
Mm.
At least 50 homes were affected, including several that were destroyed or severely damaged.
Wow.
So this is a major, 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 major
And it's been like
storm.
a domino effect.
It's a domino
It's
effect.
one the storm came and then it just, not to mention the weather changes. The way we went, we were fine. It's been hot every day, and then all of a sudden we plummeted all the way down to negative degree.
Right.
And so I knew that I just didn't know where the tornado would hit, but I knew it was gonna start something.
Right, and it's also plummeted. It lasts 5 days.
Yeah.
From February 13th to the 17th.
Yeah.
5 days. Uh, there's always a positive and a negative situation. Well, where there was no jobs, there's plenty of jobs.
Right.
There's plenty of jobs to be made. Plumbing, picking up, waste management. There's all kind of jobs everywhere, and there's damage all over the place. So that we really, really, really have to see uh, what in this can we learn, and what can we take from this, and how can we regroup, and how can we better prepare ourselves for something else that we may witness like this in a few days, few hours, few
Brother
months.
Brother Wayland said, I heard that people aren't without water due to the weather, but due to something else, and insurance companies are denying claims. Well, it all started because of the water. Because of the winter storm.
Right.
Because the pipes were frozen. So when the pipes were unfrozen, when the weather started to warm up a little bit, then they burst. Either the pipes busted in old communities like ours, in this neighborhood, these apartments and stuff, or they're a little bit older, so the pipes, even once they thawed, they busted, and so that caused so many other problems. And because of that, they have to go back in and treat the water system. So then that is another issue. So they can't fix everybody's water at one time. So that's why we're on the boil water notice as well.
Sister Bernice say, I'm still at awe of God because Marcellus takes that exact route to work where the pileup was, and that day he decided to call in to work before we even knew about it. Wow.
Yeah, that's nobody but God. I mean, sometimes you don't even understand why you make the decisions that you make. But with when you look at things like that and you look back over the day and what could have
What
happened,
could I?
you always have to give God glory because you know that it wasn't him. It was the unction from God to make sure that he didn't go that route.
How did it affect people mentally?
I mean, I know a lot of people because some people still experience death. Like, it's crazy how life takes you from one pivotal moment to the next. Because at one point we were all concerned with COVID, and it was COVID this and don't be around people and don't come together and don't do this and don't touch and don't talk and then all of a sudden we were pushed to a place where people were, evacuated out of their homes or, pushed out of their homes because of the power outages and being in the cold with their children. They had to go to convention centers and other safe homes and stuff like that. And they had to come together,
That's right.
So it's
So it's
like
safe to say that numbers are going to rise.
they're going to rise. And the news was talking about they were going to rise because of our upcoming holidays like Easter and, all of that. But that had nothing. I mean, we didn't even see this coming.
Right.
So everybody's mental state is probably about the same. You are at some point thanking God and giving thanks for what could have happened and didn't. You're thanking God that we still got a roof over our head, that we didn't have to go without our, having a place to live. But we do have other issues, but I think at this point, everybody's mental state ought to be but God.
Right.
But God.
Yeah, we saw Brother Wayden say we looked at a few days of beautiful weather. 80. The first day was 72, and then it went to 75, and then it went to 82, and now it's cold again.
It's back cold again.
So we are definitely in the last days. Definitely in the last days. The Bible says you won't be able to tell the seasons in the last days. So
That's
we
right.
witness spring, we witness winter,
fall,
and some fall, all in
a matter of 2 weeks.
Matter of 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's crazy. How many people are actually do you believe is actually dealing with depression, anxiety, and things like that?
I think a lot of people are probably dealing with depression and anxiety, and one of the major reasons is because some jobs.
I remember seeing somebody saying something about cabin fever, trapped in the house for a couple of days.
And then some people
I can
were
imagine
trapped.
Domestic violence rose. People being trapped in the house. Child abuse probably rose. Being trapped up in the house, just like when the pandemic first started. Those same things occurred then, and I can just imagine it happening again now because the crime rate didn't go down. Obviously, we see the crime rate was still at an all-time high. Somebody got into a shootout in Dallas with the police department. There was a shootout and a house explosion in Alabama of one of the rap artists' grandparents.
So sad.
The crime didn't stop just because it was freezing and cold. It was still a lot of murders happened here in Fort Worth as well as Houston and Austin and the Bay Area down in Arenas Pass and all that. The crime rate didn't stop just because it was cold.
You know what, too? I wanted to touch on when you talked about the depression and anxiety because I know a lot of people were worried about losing their jobs during that storm because some people had to go to work. And some people called in. So just imagine not having electricity, no water, and then on top of that, worrying about how you're going to feed your family, and not to mention, do I have a job when this is all over?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can I still maintain? Am I still going to be able to provide for my family? Like, I can only imagine, because we had thoughts of those same things too, like what is going to happen when, at least with my job, I was safe because they told us don't come.
I would move.
Huh?
I wasn't moved.
You wasn't moved?
I wasn't bothered at all.
Well, once I figured out that I didn't have to go to work, I was good. I caught up on some
kept telling you not to worry about it.
Yeah, I caught up on some much needed rest.
I kept telling you, man, don't worry about the folks.
Mother say
they'll be there.
Yeah, mother say that's why I can't see that far. Go ahead and read it then.
Right there.
Okay, she said that's why I love the outdoors, even in cold and rainy weather. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. It give you the
Yeah,
blues. Sister Benicia said, especially because my baby's immune systems are what? I can't see it.
aren't they great?
Yeah, yeah. That's always tough. She said she was scared because she never been through that before. I know. I mean, if you think about it, we haven't really had a storm like that in a while. Like it's been we've had a little bit of snow, but nothing that really stick like that. Like no ice that really stick like that. I think
Well,
one
well, when you
time.
think about it, that was the actual second winter storm this year.
Yeah,
It snowed in January, but not as
not like
much. It
this.
didn't
Yeah,
stick.
it didn't stick. That's what I was
It
saying.
didn't stick. But the last that I can remember was probably when we stayed on Penny Lane,
Mm-hmm.
uh, by
2015,
2012,
yeah, 2012. Or
2013, 14,
2015.
somewhere up
Yeah.
there. And it we was in the house for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Battery went dead. I had to walk to AutoZone and go get the battery
Battery
and start the
charge.
car and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty cold that time. But then before that, we see snow every now and then, but not all of the time. I believe they said 77 was the
And those is bad.
1977,
Yeah.
78
Yeah.
in Texas. But it wasn't to the point where it was widespread throughout 5 states. We ain't seen this before.
So Pamela say, I never in my 30 years of life seen single digit weather. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rough. That weather was that. I think the weather
And
was
can
the
you
worst for
imagine
me.
how the people up north was mocking
They
the
were
people
tripping.
down
They
south?
were
They
though.
were like, "Y'all get over it because it ain't that serious. We see this all the time." And
Yeah.
just like when we say, when they get 100-degree weather, we were like, "Oh man, 100 degrees, oh
That
y'all
ain't
tripping. That ain't nothing." And so each region are not accustomed to seeing the things that we have seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what too? I was thinking about when I was seeing people arguing on Facebook like that. Like I have a lot of friends that live in Chicago and they were like, y'all
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
say I was it was not that cold in Chicago. I could say I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, that's what my friends in Chicago were saying. Like, y'all tripping, and because they say they always have snow and stuff like that. But when we were like, they were saying y'all act like y'all can't drive in and all. There was a lot of beef going on back and forth between other states and between us.
Yeah,
And I think that what one thing about us, we are a bunch of people that are ungrateful. Because when
ungrateful
it's
and
hot, we
inconsiderate.
want it to be cold. When it's cold, we want
Inconsiderate
it to be hot.
when
We
when
just
when other
can't be
people are dealing
satisfied.
with anything that we're not dealing with,
Yeah,
we blow it off.
inconsiderate.
We're
Yeah.
inconsiderate.
We don't know how to be sympathetic. I mean, empathetic, not sympathetic. Empathetic. We don't have no empathy for other people and what they're going through. That's the thing. I mean, we read it last night in the Bible study.
Right.
Said in the last days that people won't have no affection, no
No
natural
affection.
affection. So that's kind of where we are with that.
Yeah, that's
Even
crazy.
now.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
What you got?
We ran through that.
Say about the porno. Oh,
The
yeah.
numbers still rising up.
Yeah, that's just that was so crazy to me, and
We can give information,
it was sad.
disaster information.
Yeah.
Um, Fastest and easiest way to apply is visiting www.disasterassistance.gov. There is government assistance available, grants available. There is 77 counties that has been labeled as
Oh,
disaster areas. Tarrant is one of them. So if you have any damage done to your homes, you can register online or call 800 621 3362. That's 800 621 3362. The toll free telephone lines operate 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. Those who use relay service as a video phone, uh, caption, or cattail should update FEMA with their specific numbers assigned to that service.
Good job.
I think I'm ready for Channel 5, Jack.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Not yet.
Channel 8?
No.
Telemundo?
Telemundo. Because they wouldn't know what you were saying anyway.
I'm ready for something.
So we just thought that so before we move on, y'all tell us some of the ways that y'all coped during the winter storm. Like what are some things that y'all were doing during the winter storm? If you were without power, what did you do while you were without power? Or if you had power and then you were stuck in the house with your family, what did you do? I know a lot of
Sister
people
Renee
had
said, it broke
kids.
my heart to see people out on the street in that weather. I
Yeah,
was legitimately crying for them.
yeah. That was sad. I mean, all the homeless people. It's just it's unfortunate. You know, a lot of people. I mean, they don't choose to be out there, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of people that want to be out there.
A lot of people want to be
I,
out
I used to be. I mean, used to go down on Lancaster all the time. Not just from hanging out down there. You know, when I was in that past lifestyle, but you know, it's a lot of people down there. Once I was working for the Fort Worth Housing Authority, and Brother Wall say
there.
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
And we would go out there. It was a group of us, and a lot of different caseworkers, and we would go out and try to get the people to sign up for housing, and they would not do it. And they built they had upgraded Hunters Plaza, which is a subsidized housing unit downtown. Upgraded it, redone everything, and we went down there and tried to recruit people and help them get on Social Security and stuff like that. And those people, there was a lot of people told us no. It was some that said yes, but the majority of the people said no. That they like that's how they live and that's what they wanted to do. So
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
it was a different experience. Brother Walter said they played spades. It was a different experience being without water. But I believe see many of the millennials they weren't taught survival techniques.
Right.
So target bags and plastic bottles and they wasn't trying to hit none of that. They ain't trying to do. But you have to be able to adjust and adapt. What if we was like this for months? I mean,
You know
you
what?
ain't gonna have no choice but to use a bag or a
Well,
plastic bottle, or because
yeah,
you won't be able to. I mean, it may come a time where you just flat out outdoors. Thank God we were still
yeah,
indoors.
and
Think about
plus,
the fires.
plus,
All them people that
you
was
know,
evacuated, they were sleeping on parking lots.
yeah, and a lot of the people in our apartments, y'all, we were told by the apartment complex to go around to the pool and get water to be able to flush our toilets, and then to be able to boil the water, like to wash our face and all of that to get ready for work and stuff. So. We went around to Pastor I didn't Pastor went around to the pool to get water, and one of our neighbors was saying how the water was low. Like everybody know we have what 2 or 3 pools.
Hmm.
They were all almost empty, y'all. Like down to where you had to step down on the step and down into the pool in order to get water.
Yeah.
So that let you know how bad everybody was struggling, and that was a daily thing because we had to keep filling up coolers trying to get water so we could flush the toilet. So then you start thinking, well, wait, let me be smart about this because I can't do this every single day. So then you have to start trying to improvise and try to figure out ways
Some
to. I mean,
survival tactics, Jack.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, ain't no shame in my game. I'm gonna survive. We put them target bags together, roll them jokers on down. Yeah.
don't say we, don't
Yeah,
say we,
yeah. We
you.
put them toilet bags together, Jack, and then we finish old Zorga bottle and we fill them back up. Yeah. So
I'm gonna
that
tell you
waste,
what. I'm gonna
so
tell
that
you.
won't stay in the house with me. I don't want
Yeah.
I don't
And then
want
and
that.
I'm gonna tell you something, that's a very humbling experience.
Yeah.
Like going through everything that we've been going through. And I'm gonna tell you something because God has really been dealing with me about humility. Like just saying how he taking me to all these different scriptures saying how people should, we
Humble
should humble
themselves.
ourselves so
Right.
that God can raise you up or whatever situation. There was so many different stories that we had been reading about. And so
Somebody
I was
say
like,
old baggy bag was my friend. Was my friend too. Especially when you wake up in the middle of the night, You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Just take that joke on to the place where it's supposed to go.
What sensitive? What does sensitive say?
They say we melted snow for water every day.
We tried that. That method didn't work for us.
Enough.
Oh, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough to flush it.
She said they melted snow for water every day and brought in buckets of snow. Yeah,
it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough for our toilet. We got an old toilet, so
yeah. Think about it, we're on top floor, so it may work in a house, but that's not going to work in a townhome or apartment complex. It's not enough to push it down.
Yeah. So Sister Tiff had talked way up there. Sister Amber did too.
Say Target got some good bags, better than Walmart. I know that's right. Yeah,
Brother Wall, say it ain't so.
Walmart bags, boy.
Say it ain't so, Brother Wall. Please tell me.
The last one of them Walmart bags got holes in them. We'd have been in trouble.
Sister Amber said, when my power went out, me and the kids sat in the bed together and talked about different things until we fell asleep. I know that. See? And it's probably some stuff that you probably wouldn't have normally talked about, or some things you found out that you wouldn't. Yeah. That is so important. Family time is so important.
That's what this is.
Yeah, this is family time.
Y'all haven't shared yet? Go ahead and share.
Wait, let's say for real, Brother Wall. Y'all are mess.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube. If y'all have a Twitch account, follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch as
well. You're a gamer. You're a gamer. That's really for the gamers. Yeah. They can stop gaming and switch on over to the channel, give what we're going to give them, and they can go on right back to playing their video game.
Brother Wall say we piggyback off the hospital nearby. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, we have to kind of do whatever we could do. I was telling Pastor every day, take me to the church. Take me to the church.
That is the crazy thing about it. Nothing
happened to the church.
Nothing went off at the church.
Nothing.
The water was on. The power was on.
Nothing happened.
Nothing was off at the church.
We had some visitors up there running around in the snow in the parking lot.
Either they was deers or rabbits. I don't know what footprints those were.
They were big though. They were huge.
Some people say that those were rabbit prints, but they were wide. I ain't seen a rabbit that big.
Mm-mm.
I ain't seen
no rabbit. Eating rabbits. Eating wood rabbits.
Unless he Peter Cottontail or somebody. Roger Rabbit or somebody. That's a big old rabbit.
Yeah, he was.
Sister Brenda said, me, Rye, and my niece went to my cousin's apartment until the power came back on. Praise God.
It's Everybody always good to have somebody
to lean on and something. And it was good. We had the I got on a couple of days and asked, was everybody good and anybody need anything?
And the ladies were in the group and they reach out to each other every day.
If y'all didn't think Pastor and First Lady didn't think about y'all or didn't say nothing about y'all, it was probably one of them moments that you didn't have power and you missed the live or you missed the text or something like that, because we did check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We just can't. We're not going to take, try to go through and call everybody individually. But I know.
So was the Senate wrong? Ted Cruz. I'm glad you brought that up. Our thing about the power grid, the Senate, Ted Cruz, what's the dude's name? Greg Abbott.
Mm-hmm.
They all going back and forth about it's called the green power, something green to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be battling with what they're gonna do about the power grid for probably the next 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have to go through nothing else like that again before they decide which way they're gonna go. Texas believes that we should resort back to the fuel, where the other people, they seem to think we should focus on the solar energy and them little twirly things that they got down south, them little windmills. But the thing about those is we got several YouTube videos where those propellers froze and they had to be de-iced by helicopters.
Right.
So if we have to
If we have to
If we have
depend
to
on that,
depend on that, those gonna freeze. That's gonna fail. So we
yeah,
need to go back to the coal and the fuel.
yeah,
Stick to what's been working,
yeah.
and quit trying to be so dependent on technology.
I mean, and change is good, but some
Change
things
is
when
good.
if it
If it's
ain't
been
broke,
working all
don't
these
fix it.
years,
Yeah,
let it roll,
yeah,
man. Let the coal, let's burn, because coal come from the earth,
yeah. And
and
plus, I was
gases
thinking,
come from the earth. So we don't need to quit fooling with. What if all the computers shut down? Then where everybody be without power? If we just depend on the solar and
yeah,
propellers and all
yeah,
that, man, we'd be in trouble.
yeah. And then they all acting like they were
You say
concerned, but
greedy. Of course, it's all about the dollar bill, y'all.
mhm.
It is all about the
Mama
dollar
said she
bill.
played games all day, charged her phone on the car charger.
I
We know
know
you
that's
play
right.
games.
I know
You
that's right.
probably was sitting in the corner playing one before you got on here.
So we got the topic out the way. Hope y'all were blessed by the topic, man. Good feedback, good content, good
I was trying to see what that noise was.
loud new neighbors. Uh, we're gonna head on to our first.
Caption
Y'all
it.
ready for caption this? If you're on Facebook, hit your hearts.
I know, Brother Wall said, I wish I would pick. My auntie got her light bill, y'all. It was 1,000. What she say today?
I don't know.
1,000. I think it was like right at $1,200. Her new light bill. Mm-hmm. It was 12. I think she said 1,002 something. So yeah, I'm
That's
not
some
looking forward to
foolishness.
that. I mean, that's not our fault. I don't
No,
even understand why that even makes sense to them. And I better not get one
no, me neither.
at all, because
That's why I don't like chicken
I'm
mail.
gonna have to get candles.
It's gonna sit in the mail for a couple of days. Yeah. Y'all ready for caption this? Hit the hearts, hit the hearts, hit the hearts on Facebook. The first one, caption this. I know that was funny when I seen it on the show.
Caption this. Let's go.
Caption this. Caption this. Caption.
Everybody laughing. Whoa. Come on,
Yeah.
Brother Wald. I can't wait to hear what you got to say.
I know
You and
that devil in the
Waylon.
back, man. He did it.
He mad.
He could ride in the front seat. You gonna sit in the back seat on the way home. And the other dude just laughing.
Yeah.
Caption that. Now need to see it again? Come on with it. Caption
Can't say
this.
what?
Caption this. Caption this.
They doing
Brother Wall say I'd have still on you. Say, but it look like Tyreek Pooted, and he look at him.
He mad.
He mad, and the other just laughing.
But the one in the back did it. But it's the one in the back that did it.
Little nasty self. Say excuse me.
Oh. Mama said if I had a rolling blackout, my bill would be a rolling payment. I know that's
I
right.
know that's right. Yeah.
Two chops to the throat. Okay.
Why
Ooh,
his neck folding
man.
up like that?
Who said that?
Sister Bernice got him right where I know
Boy.
that's right. Got him right where I want
Boy,
him.
so I know you got my money.
Huh?
He said, I know you got my money.
I know now. I know you got my money. He knows.
You know he speak. He all crazy.
Y'all ready for the second one?
Y'all better
Let's
be
go.
nice too.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know why he picked this.
Is my hair okay?
Well, I'll be doing that. But it's out here smacking, and I'm trying not to smack everybody around me. You know you ain't smacking. This fool's stupid. He said I heard smacking, and I'm trying not to smack you.
Emptiness.
What y'all think she was doing or saying?
She said, I'm good.
Yeah, no, that's right. I'm good. Hair done, check.
I'm
Make
about to
good
slay for
check.
days.
Who said that?
Sister Bernice.
Sister Brittany. I'm about to slay for days.
About to slay for days. I'm killing them with this.
Okay. I know that's right. Straight up.
With this.
Yes. I'm killing them.
Smack
Lips.
lips.
$40 key. Okay. Can you slick down how I want you to slick? Okay. Yes, you know me. You know me. You can roll off, baby. Yes.
I'm bad to the bone. The way to say I'm bad.
Baby, I'm bad to the bone. You better know it. This is my best side. That is my cute side, Sister Nicole. That's my cute side, too. I don't know what I was doing, but he took a picture while I was trying to get ready. I think it was Gary come to church or something.
All right. Number 3.
Ooh, y'all get ready for these.
Number 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Bones.
Bones.
Number 3.
That boy crazy. I can hear him saying that. Bad to the bones, y'all. Uh-oh. I can't wait to hear what they gonna say.
Yeah. Watch out now.
Oh, a pimp named Slickback. Oh, well, that's pretty.
Watch out now.
Okay. Look at that number.
Look at that boy.
What you say?
What you say?
What is crazy?
Bro, please.
Y'all funny, man.
What you say? What you say? Baby girl.
Oh, man.
Diamond in the back, sunroof.
Hey.
In the scene.
With the gangsta lady. George was really funny. And I'm going to say, what you say? I know that's right. You say what? Sister Nicole say, you say what?
Say what?
Ooh, y'all tickled me with that.
Say what? Yeah. Say what?
He's like one of them old dudes.
I say too cool.
Living that life.
Hey there, shawty.
Is you Cletus Roaster? It's so stupid.
Cletus
hey there, shawty. How you gonna get a man?
I would say sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a tack. Ooh wee.
That's my G Daddy hat.
Man.
My G Daddy hat.
You're like one of them dudes from back at on Good Times. How them dudes be coming through, they be the
you heard what I said.
You know exactly what I was talking about.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
Come on now.
Already. All right. Who's the winner for the night? Is it Caption 1? Caption number 2? Or caption number 3?
You're well and stupid. He told me I hate him, but let me go on and shake his hand. Y'all crazy.
Caption 1, 2, or
Ooh.
3. 1, 2, or
Which
3.
one is the winner for tonight? Caption 1, 2, or 3.
So Renee say number 2.
Hey.
Number 1, number 2. Rolo from South.
Yeah, Rollo. Yeah, it is. Boy, power is a mess. I said power is a mess. Oh man, that was funny.
Number
Y'all
3.
tickle me.
I'm ready to say number 3.
Yeah,
All right.
you
We
got to
got
say. Eddie say number
15 minutes.
3.
Number 1.
I'm gonna say number 1.
So it's a tie. Number
Number
2.
2.
Caption number 2 win.
That
Always
was
good.
good. Yes, he picked some good ones. Raya chose number 3.
Cool.
Tell Raya she off my list.
Cool. Yeah, do you look like him when she cool? Cool. All right, what's next?
Wasn't said good. We couldn't read his comment. What you say? Oh, he said, why they always selling plates? This look nasty.
Hmm?
He said, why they always selling plates? This look nasty. Say that what you saying right now.
I don't want that.
Ooh, you know that's
Oh,
the mess
man.
he would do too. Somewhere. Be whispering to me. We go to church functions and they cooking something. He be over there whispering to me, talking about the stuff. I said, don't talk to me about these people's stuff now.
Hey,
While we out in public. So
look at here.
they showing out.
All
All
right,
right.
it's that time.
It's
Name the
time.
movie.
Hey, name
Name
the
the
movie.
movie.
Name the movie. While y'all waiting for the movie, go ahead and drop them cash out.
Drop your cash out.
Hey, drop that cash out.
Drop it.
You make it hard for me to do my part.
What is it? Drop it, the cash out. Drop your cash out.
Ooh, Waylon, you already know.
Drop it. And my
What's the name of the movie?
name the movie. Drop your cash out. Drop your cash out. Drop it. Huh?
Blowing your fingers and going
These
on.
Mighty Ducks. No. Drop it, the cash out. Then she might need to keep her cash out. If you say Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks. I ain't even seen Mighty Ducks, so you ain't got to worry about ever guessing that movie. Come on with the guesses.
What the?
I have no idea. Waiting on clues. Oh, no. I think we got us one that's going to last for a week.
Mm-hmm.
No high five? You going to let me hang?
Got you, look. Play it one more time. Y'all need to see it one more time.
Drop it. Drop your cash out.
I don't know what that is, and I watch movies. Well,
Twitch is way behind. There we
come
is
again.
You fellas have nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Huh?
That's what he's saying. I'm a professional.
You fellas have nothing to worry about.
You guys have nothing to worry about. I'm a professional.
Good.
Uh,
That's exactly what it's saying on here.
you guys have nothing to worry about. I'm a professional.
So nobody has no clue, and nobody even guessed. What we got? 2 guesses?
Yeah.
No, 1 Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks was
Nobody
the
else is gonna try. Y'all not gonna try to guess?
Name the movie.
I'm surprised Audrey not on here tonight. I bet she would know this one.
Nah,
You don't think so? Oh, I know she would.
nah.
Well, to say I hate movies. You better start watching movies.
We ain't never doing music.
If he's talking about music, please.
It's an oldie. Let me see. Us. What is us? Is that a movie?
Nah, he said music, us, please.
How many minutes we got? 10 minutes? 10 minutes, or it's going to next week. 10 minutes and it's going to next
Y'all
week.
at least try to guess.
10 minutes and it's going to next week. Next week. Next week.
Y'all have nothing.
Nothing.
To worry
Say
about.
this is a good one.
Yes. Mother
10
say,
minutes
put it up there again. Here it comes. It's about to come up again.
She got it. Sister Brittany.
Sister Brittany, wait a minute.
Sister Brittany got it.
I'm a professional.
How you get that? Sister Brittany, wait, you cheating. Because look at her. This Sister Brittany win last week.
One last week.
Sister Brittany cheating.
There's nothing to worry about.
What's that movie with those two boys? She say, ugh. Sister Brittany got
it. It up, and I'm not going to tell it.
You fellas have nothing to worry about.
Oh, they cheat.
Sister Brittany looked it up.
Huh. Sister Tiffany say I looked it up, and I'm not going to tell it.
Oh. Sister Brittany got it.
I'm a professional.
I don't know what year that movie was. Sister, what's that say? Congratulations, you received what?
Well, praise him. Congratulations, we received 100 messages today.
I think, Sister Nicole, I think that movie came out enough.
It came out by 88.
Yeah.
80,
something like that.
Something like that.
Maybe
yeah, Ferris Bueller Day Off. It's the part where they drop off the daddy car and they finna go walk everywhere, and they end up riding around
Ferris
the whole time
Bueller's
in their car.
Day Off, Brother Wall.
The Mexican guy and the black guy gets in there and they just dogging that car out.
But he said he was a professional, that they had nothing to worry about.
You guys have nothing to worry about. I'm a professional. So last week, Sister Brittany won. It was Remember the Titans. First lady, what you call it? McIntosh won the week before that, and Brother Walt won the first week.
Brother, and then Sister Amber won our original.
Sister Amber won the first week,
and it was a song. And so it was a song. Remember, I sung the song, a piece of a song, and she got it. And then Brother Walt won the first, named that movie. And then First Lady McIntosh, and then the last 2 weeks, Sister Brittany won. We have that, and I don't even think I watched it once. Now you need to open it up and go on and look at it, Sister Ebony. Listen, if Tyler Perry didn't make it, you always say that. You always say that. You always say that.
Sister Brittany. She got it again.
We got your cash out.
She got it again.
Sister Brittany, you need to pay tithes. You need to pay tithes off of your winnings. Let it stack up and pay your tithes off of that.
Leave that girl.
She know I'm just playing.
She can buy some snow cones with that.
She know I'm just teasing.
All right.
There you go.
It's already on now.
Oh, I thought you were trying to. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh.
So.
And we have 5 minutes left.
Yep. So next week, I don't know. Do you already have our topic for next week?
No.
Mama said name that tone next week, babe. That would be a good one.
No.
Name that tone? No.
All
Oh,
right.
that's rain.
What is that?
What I keep hearing, that was thunder and rain.
All right. You want to talk about it?
Go ahead.
I talked about it last night.
Go ahead.
Your turn.
If you had not had an opportunity to go and check out, thank you, bro. Johnny said, looking good over there, family.
Appreciate it. Check out the book.
Yes, if you haven't had an opportunity to go, and it's the what is it? The website is on
The link is in the description. It's Holy Over Matrimony. It's a journal, and this is the book. Yours truly and hers truly wrote the foreword. The book signing date is coming up in a couple of days. It'll be actually next month. I think the third weekend in March is what she said. So go online, click the link in the description, and get your book. These will be our marriage counseling tools from now on. So you plan on us marrying you, you're gonna end up having to get your book anyway. So might well get your book. Get your book. All right, that's all I got. That's what you got. Something.
That's all I got.
That's all you got to.
Yep.
All right.
What brother want to say?
He say that's right, Granny.
Granny
Looking
Gwen,
good.
and then had me in my truck scared. I can't stand him. Look how he feels scared. Talking about, had me in my truck scared. And my mother say, yeah, it's thunder and rain. I know, mother.
Well, all right now.
Mama Gwen say, you're right. She said, I'm slow. I got the journal and not the book. Oh, Lord.
Well, the journal is good, too.
But it's okay. I was going to say, though, too, if you go and get the book, use the link in our description. So use the link on the description, either is it on the church page?
No, it's on this video.
Okay, if you get the book, use one of the description links in our videos.
It's on this video. Yeah. Actually, it's going to be on the next 10 videos.
My stomach hurts.
We out of here. You going to tell them?
All right, y'all have a blessed night. If you have not liked, shared, a comment, or subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe. It don't cost you a thing.
Don't cost a dime.
If you are a gamer and you're on Twitch, go follow us on Twitch. If you are on Instagram, on the gram, go to the gram and follow us at House of Deliverance, Crowley, Texas. If you're on Facebook, it's House of Deliverance, Crowley, Texas. If you're on MySpace, we don't have one.
He said, come on, y'all. Now these comments are coming. What are you talking about?
What?
Go up and read my comments. What are you talking about?
Sister Tiff's talking to me.
She said, I'm getting married in 2023. I don't know who though. Oh, Lord. 2023.
Wait, the fact that she said that she don't know.
2023.
What you talking about? Well, the only thing I see, we read what you said when you said you was in your truck scared.
What else you got on? Well, they still clapping. Yeah. Y'all do that then. We'll do that then. Hit that.
We love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be same place, same time next week. Hopefully we can start when this weather get, kind of clear up. We'll start taking this thing on the road.
Yeah, we gotta hit a certain amount of subscribers to take it on the road, so y'all can help us.
Look at Brother Walt. Oh, Brother Walt, he got a cricket whaler. Oh, y'all can't keep up. We read what you said already. What else did you say?
You didn't say nothing there.
Yeah. We read it. I read it a long time ago.
And then the comments come in.
Yeah, the comments come in right when you write them. We see them right away. Mm-hmm. Some stuff we can't, there's so many comments going, so we're trying to look at everybody's comment. He's talking about we can't keep up. Well, we got this. We are becoming pros. Wait till you see me on the ground and TikTok.
Good top.
On TikTok. I'm about to get it. It's gonna be popping.
All right. Well, we out of here. We out of here. Catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir.